Or was that a pregnant start? Hello. Hello and a very warm welcome to my live. A very warm welcome to Tarot Thursday. How are we all doing? Are we excited about the full moon in Scorpio we have this coming weekend? So before we get going, I'm going to quickly check that the comments are working. Oh, hang on, I'm not sure whether... Let's see if this works. Yep, I think the comments are working. So hello and a very warm welcome. My name is Julie-Sian. I'm known as the Manifesting Mentor Queen. I am the creator of Reiki Teddy, the bear with a healing hug. Visit him on www.reikiteddy.co.uk. We're not talking about Reiki Teddy today, but I'm a creator of him. I am also the author of 2 books. The Did You Make Your Bed? The Art of Action to Manifest Your Dream Life. And the book that we'll be looking at or working with today is Lunar Reflections. Lunar Reflections, there's some things sticking in. I'm not sure what they're all sticking for, but hey, oh, I know why. What I will do, I'm just going to... Oh dear, dear. Just bear with me 2 seconds. As you can see, 277. I had it open on the wrong page, so bear with me. Good job no one's here with me at the moment. I was a very bad brownie. I was never prepared. Okay, let's start. So here we are. We're ready. Okay. So today I will be doing tarot reading, slightly different to tarot readings than what you're normally used to. That what we'll do is do a reading and we will connect it in with the card that is pulled. We will connect it into the zodiac and the various phases of the moon. Got my teeth in. Should I start the live again? I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay, so before I start any readings, because I am coming to you from the UK, I do have to do this legal disclaimer. Anyone who does a reading in the UK is meant to do this disclaimer. Yes, you are. I am not, you need to be over 18 to have a reading. If you do want a tarot reading, you really need to, and you're under 18, you need to have a parent consent and a guardian with you while you're having the reading. I am not allowed to have legal or give you, I can have, but I'm not allowed to give you legal, medical or financial advice or pregnancy advice, and this is classed as entertainment purposes only. If you choose to take the advice that I channel for you from the spirit guides and give it to you, and you decide to act on it or not act onto it, well, that's for you to do. It is classed as entertainment purposes only. I have shared in the link a link to my website which contains all the different readings that I offer. My ordinary tarot and oracle card reading, my Pathfinder reading, my numerology readings where we connect with the numbers, etc, etc. So any information, please click the link. So where are we today? We do have a full moon in Scorpio this weekend. In fact, I'm just going to double check. It is on actually it's on Monday. It's on Monday, but we're going to be starting to feel the energy of the full moon, especially this one because it's a Scorpio one, which has a little bit of a sting in its tail. So with no new moons, full moons and anything like that, you always feel it for 3 days as the energy builds, it gets to the climax, and then it starts to subside. So you will be starting to feel the energy on Sunday, the full moon is on Monday, and then you'll be feeling the energy on Tuesday, still subsiding away. We have got the Scorpio, a bit of a sting in the tail, and you may actually find that feel with this energy of this full moon that things are coming to a climax already. Things are coming to a head. Things are turning around and biting you in the bum. So, you know, I've just seen someone who's just put a post on about something and it's like, whoa, and I'm thinking, yes, that is the full moon in Scorpio. If in all doubt else fails, blame the moon. Mars in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, an eclipse. Oh, I love it. You know, not my fault. I'm not going to take responsibility of my life. I'm going to blame it on the phase of the moon. Or, it's not my fault. I'm refusing to take responsibility or take action. I'm blaming it on the eclipse. Oh, yes, indeed. Let's not take responsibility for anything in our life. Be lazy, become a member of the mummy state, and blame everyone else. And then you can blame everyone else while your life is shit because you're not taking action for it. So let us begin. Oh, before I start, part of the thing, the deck I'm going to be using is the Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. That is the deck I will be using. Now, if you are joining me, don't forget to pop on and say hello. If you would like a card today, pop on and go, hi, yes, I would like a card. If you're watching this back as hashtag replay, come back as replay. So while I wait for people to find me, or in case no one wants to join me, I will give you a little bit of information about Scorpio itself, the zodiac sign of the Scorpio, which is the 8th sign of the zodiac. 8, I love the number 8. It's the sign of the infinity on its side. And this means you can go round. And now, do you ever find that you're going round and round and round in a circle when you're in the energy of Scorpio, whatever phase of the moon? Sometimes you might go, God, I feel I'm going round in a circle. Have a look and see if the phase of the moon. Hello, Regina. Yes, I will do you a card if you can just bear with me a moment. And you're going around and you suddenly go, oh my God, we've got a new moon in Scorpio, or we've got a first quarter moon in Scorpio, or a third quarter in Scorpio. That's because it's the 8th month and you're going round and round and round in a circle. So it's time to go, whoa, stop. So it's symbolised by the Scorpion and is ruled by the planets Mars and Pluto, embodying power, passion and transformation. Known for its depth and intensity, Scorpio is a water sign. So if you're feeling a bit emotional at the moment, this is just a general collective reading, Regina, before I actually pull you a card. So just bear with me for the next 2 to 3 minutes and then I will do your card. Okay, so this is talking about the energy of the Scorpio. As I said, we've got a full moon on Monday, but the energy is beginning, and like I said, we're all getting bitten in the bottom. Things are coming to a climax. That's what a full moon is all about. And with it being a water moon, a water sign, we can get very emotional. We can get very angry. We can get very happy. We can get very jealous. We can get very spiteful. Spite, part of the Scorpio's stinging in the tail, okay? But it's all emotions. So you watch your emotions. And sometimes people who are Scorpions, they can be fiercely intuitive. And also it's associated with the themes of rebirth, resilience and emotional evolution. I'm taking this from my book, Lunar Reflections, which is available on Amazon. Only available on some in paperback, hardback or Kindle. So in connection with the moon cycle, so this is what we're doing. We're connecting our readings today, and I will be connecting your reading today to the phases of the moon. When you connect Scorpio to the moon cycle, it's a focus. It's all about transformation, emotional depth and introspection. That's what it's all. So when things are coming to the full head and suddenly something kicks off, it's like, why? Well, it's, you know, people being pushing your button and pushing a button and suddenly boom, and then you go, enough is enough, or something at work, and go, you know what, I've had enough of this. You're a terrible boss. You're a terrible company to work for. I'm not getting my promotion. I'm going to go F you, and I'm going to go. That is it, because you come to the head and the transformation is leaving a crap company that doesn't treat you with respect, and you're going to transform into a beautiful butterfly with another company who does respect and honour you. It has a focus on transformation, emotion and introspection, i.e. you're looking at yourself. And when you take introspection, you then start taking responsibility. You have to take responsibility for your life. When you keep blaming other people for your life, you have choices, people. You can choose to go out with someone. You can choose to turn that relationship into a marriage. You can choose to get married or not get married. You can choose to stay in that relationship or not, etc. like that, and take responsibility. And this is what it's all about. So this time is a powerful time for self-discovery, shadow work and releasing old patterns. And the moon cycle is deeply connected to themes of regeneration, empowerment and emotional healing. And the lunar phase emphasizes the power of emotional intimacy and connection. And the Scorpio moon is all about your base areas, your base, which is where your womb and things like that. But it's your base chakra is all about it. So anything about that area is all going to be affected by this moon. And this moon cycle serves as a powerful reminder of our capacity for transformation and renewal. So, hope that makes sense. If Regina is still here, because someone disappeared and came back on, so let's get going with this card reading. I'm really excited about this. When you do have a reading, do let me know if it resonates with you. Hello, Jeanette! Oh, you joined me early tonight. Lovely. So, if you let me know in the comments if the reading resonates with you. And this is only going to be a one card reading. It's not going to be a massive in-depth. And if you feel it's resonates with you and you want more information, why not message me and book a full-blown reading with me? So this is Regina, beautiful name. So we've got ooh, the Queen of Fire. Now, the Queen card is all about nurturing you, nurturing what brings your passion, because fire is all about your passion. So, let's see. So this is all about stretching your wings and fly. What is it that you're passionate about? You know, you're sort of like, it's your boat, you're, you know, nurturing your skills, nurturing your things that you love. And maybe, like you might love something like, for me, the law of manifestation. And I always wanted to make a book, create a book. And that's what I did. My passion, I nurtured myself. Regina, sorry, Regina. Sorry, I mispronounced, and I didn't mean to do that on purpose. So I had a passion, and my passion was, yeah, I want to write this book. So I wrote the book. So what is it that you're wanting to do? And you've been nurturing yourself all this time. It's time to spread your wings and step into it. So, fire. Let me get swords. No. It's not cups. Not pentacles. Hang on. So that's pentacles. Swords. Bear with me. Wands. That says cups. Wands. Sorry, just trying to find wands. So, wands. This is the fire is the wands card. So if you were using an ordinary tarot card and this card came up, it would be the Queen of Wands. It's the fire sign. So it's time to spread your wings. Don't underestimate yourself. Oh, good for you. I'm loving that, Regina. Well done. I'm loving it. Oh my gosh, another co-author. So let us see what the Queen of Wands from my book. So yeah, I've got 2 books. So Queen of Wands. Now I associated it, you may or may not, associated the Queen of Wands with a waning gibbous moon, the waning gibbous moon. And the Queen of Wands represents creativity, passion, confidence and warmth. The waning gibbous moon is a time of gratitude, sharing and preparing for the next phase. This phase aligns with the Queen of Wands as it is about acknowledging your achievements, so congratulations in writing your first book, and nurturing your creative energy, which is what you're doing. Your creative energy is writing your next book, and preparing for the next cycle with confidence and grace. And of course, you've written one book, so you know you can write your next book with confidence. So nurture yourself and go with the passion. I love that. I'm going to put this card to one side. So it doesn't get pulled again. So then we had my beautiful Jeanette, my lovely Jeanette, dog-loving Jeanette, popped on. Hello to your doggy friends. And hello, Helen. Thank you for joining me. For anyone who's late joining me, if you want the disclaimer, I have done the reading disclaimer at the beginning, and I did introduce to say who I was. So lovely of everyone to join me. So Jeanette. I will try and do this in the order of people. Oh, I'm going to have that one. It slid off, Jeanette. Of people popping on and saying hello. So Jeanette has the Ace of Earth. Now Earth is the Pentacles, and Ace is all about beginning, starting off, having a good grounding. Now, as I just said, Scorpion is all about, or this full moon that's on Monday, this Scorpio energy is all about your base chakra, all around your reproduction center. And that's what it's all about. Reproducing, sowing the seeds of something new, but having a solid foundation. And you've got all the skills and knowledge you want there. So this card is the inflow of abundance. So abundance is coming to you, and but it's the start. So you may not actually see or be aware. It's like when you germinate a seed and put it in the soil, which is where we're doing at the moment. It's spring, you're planting your seeds. And because you've got the soil on top of it, you think nothing's happening. But underneath, the seed is beginning to germinate and grow, and suddenly after about a week a little head pops up, and then eventually it grows into a beautiful apple tree which gives you an abundance of apples. And this is where the Ace of Earth is all about. It's at the beginning of manifesting. You're very welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining, Regina, and I'm sorry I mispronounced your name. I didn't do that on purpose. I'm going to blame my dyslexia. I just sort of try and read words. So yeah, so it's a promising of a business, business venture. We're business. And important documents or contracts. So because when you're signing contracts or documents, it's the start. So if you're selling your house and buying a new house, so it's the start of a new life in a new house. Or you're buying the contract of a new car. You've got a new car, new adventures. I'm going to go out driving. Where am I going to take it? Especially if you go and buy a camper van or something like that. So there we go. So let me get the Ace of Wands and see what it is. What book, which moon cycle I associated. And because it's an ace, it's a one, it's a beginning, new moon. So the Ace of Wands represents new beginnings, being inspired, and a spark of creativity or passion. And the new moon, that's why I associated it with this. Now, some people may or may not associate, when I associate cards with different phases of the moon, they may or may not be right. Hello, Suzanne. It may or may not be the right, or you may feel, actually, you feel this card is more associated with a different card. And that's okay. Go with your intuition. But this is how I intuition. So I thought the Ace of Wands associated with the new moon, because it's a new beginning. Number one, you're starting off. New moon is a time for fresh starts, new ideas, and planting seeds for the future. And this Ace of Wands, Ace of Earth, this card aligns with the new moon's energy of potential and the desire to begin a new journey, project, or passion. So what is it that you're wanting to start? You've got the knowledge, you've got the energy, because Earth is all about the ground. You've got the foundation. You do have that knowledge. So go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it. If you makes sense to you and you want to dive deeper with a fuller reading, contact me and let's get you booked in. So the next person we had was Helen. Hello, Helen. And we've got the beautiful Suzanne. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking time out tonight to join me tonight. I do appreciate it, because 6 o'clock, some people busy cooking dinner for their kids and things. I'll be doing that for my daughter when I finish this live. We're having a late dinner tonight. But yes, I do appreciate it at 6 o'clock. But I've just always done it at 6. I used to go live regularly 5 days a week. I'm not doing that now. And it was always used to be 6 o'clock. I think it's because I was waiting for my daughter to come in. I used to twiddle my thumbs. I'm doing a thing, Helen. I'm just connecting into you, and then it would be like, all right, do the reading. She's not home yet. Between 6 and 7, give me something to do. So I'll do Helen's card, and then Suzanne, if you can hang on with me a moment, I will do you a card next. You're welcome to tag people in. So we have got, this is for Helen. Oh, now we did have the Ace of Earth. We have now gone to the 10 of Earth. I know. So it sounds like, I know. I mean, if you want to have some more guidance and, you know where I am. And if you want to book a full reading, do so, so we can take this deeper. So that reading, if you have a full reading, will give you guidance, and we can give a plan of action so you can harness the knowledge and wisdom. So this is for Helen, the 10 of Earth. Now, we started off with the Ace, which was Jeanette's card. And it's like, it's still about the groundwork, but it's like you're there. You're there. And it's like we've got this full moon in Scorpio, but just be aware that you're there, but there's a sting in the tail. A very happy family life, financial security, and finding magic in the little things in life. Now, you may or may not, Helen, you might go, what do you mean? This is saying a happy family life, or financial security. I've got financial security, or finding magic. And maybe, because we're not quite at the full moon's on Monday, maybe you need to do some tweaking to get to where you are. This is just a card, and it's almost like this is what you want. You want a happy family life. You want and desire financial security. You want to find the magic in your life again, but it's not there. This is saying it is there. You just need to tweak things. You need to, you know, mindset, swap things around. And if it's not there yet, ask yourself, what do I need to do? Or what do I need to do something that's different? And this is the 10 of Earth saying, yeah, you there? And some people go, but I'm not financially. And I go, well, maybe we need to look at retweak your finances, retweak the way you look at money. Money is a tool which enables you to do certain things. Most people want, oh, £1 million. Well, what do you want with £1 million? Well, you'll buy stuff, the Prada purse, those beautiful stilettos, you know, and it's all just stuff, which gives you a fleeting magic. But what you really want, you don't want fleeting magic in your life. You want the magic all the time. And just buying a brand new pair of Prada handbag or shoes, it only gives you a fleeting joy. And maybe this is where you need some, perhaps, you know, some guidance. Now, let's look at the 10 of Earth and see how we connect it. Because as I said, I'm using my book, Lunar Reflections, available on Amazon. So let us see how I connected the 10 of Earth. Now the 10 of Earth is, hang on, that says 10 of Wands. Nearly read the wrong definition then. Sorry people, pause, a little pause, nearly. So the 10 of Pentacles, Pentacles is Wands, Earth. My brain is gone. The 10 of Pentacles I associated with the new moon, because once you've got everything and you realise that life is good, you then start living life, again at number 1, from a basis of having a good life. When you've got your financial security, you can then start living a new life with this basis of financial security. So it is a new moon, because it's like, yeah, I've got where I wanted. Now I can start, because you know, go, when I have this job, I can do this. When I have this money, I can buy my Porsche. Well, of course, now it's saying you've got your money, so go and buy that Porsche. You can't have any more excuses, because people go, when I do this, I will do that. And it's saying you've got it all. So the 10 of Pentacles signifies long-term success. So like I said, we're building on it. You know, you've built on it. It's taken you from 1 to 10 to get here. And it's like the compound. And you're building on the wealth, family, and the combination of a legacy. Your legacy of all your DNA, of all those strong women that's come before you. It represents the stability that comes after years of effort and planning. And it's like, yeah, we've got there. But even though when we get there, we don't even realise. You know, you go, ooh, and sometimes we're not really happy, because it's like, you know, oh, I want a nice house. And it's like, well, you've got a home, you've got a roof over your head. Why can't you turn that roof over your head? You know, decorate your house and get it into how you want it, you know, and do something action about it. It represents stability that comes. The new moon in this context is symbolic of planting new seeds for the future generation wealth or family prosperity. And this is why it's new moons, because you've got this, you've worked for it. You can show the generations that if you do this, you can achieve what you want. Dream it, believe it, take action, and you can achieve. And this card is saying that if you take action, you will achieve. And what you're doing is that you turn around and go, look, I took action and I achieved my home. I took action and I got this amazing job. I took action and I stopped frittering my money, then I got savings. And this way you're then showing the generations what they can do, so they too can do this. So it's like sowing the seeds of something new. Where the foundations of long-term abundance and legacy is being set. Absolutely, you're showing people. But the thing is, if you don't act and don't do anything, and then you've got nothing, and you're living a life in elephant manure, what are you showing people? You're showing your family and your kids and your relatives and your future generations that if you don't do anything, you're going to stay in the elephant manure life. So whatever you do or don't do, you know, it's not damned if you, damned if you don't. But it's like, what legacy are you showing? Because you've done all this work, or not done the work, or got your mindset. And this is where it's like, hey, I'm now showing everyone, because I got to 10, now we're going to plant the seeds and show everything else. But if you've done all this stuff and all the wrong things and still complaining about your elephant manure life, then you're going showing people that if you do all this shit, you're going to have an elephant manure life. But that's not what you want to show. You want to flip things. I hope that makes sense to you, Helen. I do hope it makes sense. Let me know if it makes sense. So then we've got our beautiful Suzanne, who's sitting there or standing there or lying there or whatever you're doing, or jumping up and down. Maybe you're on your indoor treadmill as you're watching this. What a great idea. You know, we women can multitask. Maybe that's what you're doing, Suzanne. Multitasking. Let me know what you're multitasking. I don't know. So this is our beautiful Suzanne, and thank you, Helen, for joining us. And if anyone else is joining and would like a card, let me know. And also for the ladies who I've read, oh, I'm going to take this one for you because it flipped over. When a card flips over, it's going, hey, pay attention, we need this one, you need this information. Or if it flips over, it falls out. And if you get a card that's upside down, it doesn't necessarily mean it's negative. It means when it's upside down, you go, oh, it's upside down, oh, I need to pay attention, because in order to go, oh, it's upside, it's bringing your attention to it. And that's all I find when I get a card that's upside down. And we have, for the beautiful Suzanne, who's been waiting patiently for a card, the 10 of Fire. The 10 of Fire. Now it's interesting because we started off with the Queen of Fire. So this is the Fire, the wands card, 10 of Fire. And again, we've had the 10 of Earth. So we've got like a culmination. This is interesting that we've got 2 10 cards, because 10 is the culmination of all your work from 1 to 10. Sit eating dinner. Good for you. Good for you. Let me know what you're having. Oh, because I've got no idea actually. I actually have no idea. It's a case of opening the deep freeze and seeing what's in there, which is probably chicken nuggets and chips. Because I have grandkids around, so usually when the grandkids come around, there's normally chicken nuggets or fish fingers and smiley potato faces. You can always tell when the grandkids are around, aren't you? And then you've got the cooked breakfast cereal is always kids, you know. But Rice Krispies or something like that, yeah. Thank you. It was also multi-dough doing the washing up a while. Good for you, Helen. I love multitaskers. Okay. So this is interesting. We've got 2 10 cards because we've got the full moon, and it's the full moon is the culmination. So it's really interesting how the universe comes and gives us this guidance. Oh, I've got some energy then. Oh. So let me see the 10 of staves, just 10 of wands. Sorry, staves. Well, it is what staves, wands. So we've got the 10 of wands. And out of my book, as I said, the Lunar Reflections, the 10 of Wands, I have, because this is all about too much work, too much work, you're multitasking because you're too much work, you've got to try and get it done. Accept help from others. You do need to help. Ask. It's a sign of strength to acknowledge that actually I could do with some help. Or do you know what? It's nice to ask for help. Just had a homemade wrap and salad, had a big lunch at work. Woo! That's very healthy. When I've just been talking about chips. Actually, I've got 2 grandchildren coming to stay tomorrow night, and I've just texted their dad and said, yeah, I tell you what, we're going to do go visit the chip shop tomorrow night. And he's going, yeah. Well, the kids like it. They like my chippy. Oh yeah, we're going to the chippy tomorrow night. So we're going unhealthy tomorrow. Okay, I digress. 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands represents burdens, responsibility, and the weight of a long journey. Oh, gosh. The full moon, I mean, it sounds almost like a negative card, but what they're doing is bringing to your attention that it represents the burdens, and it's just like, what can you do to help it? And it's like, you know what? Ask for help. Because sometimes people say to you, can I help you? And you go, no, it's all right. No, it's all right. And it's like, well, people want to help. So and when someone offers your help and you go, no, it's okay, you're turning down a gift. You know, if someone came to you with a bunch of flowers, you go, oh, thank you for the flowers, that's very kind of you. If someone comes to you with a compliment, that's a lovely dress you're wearing, you go, what this of? That's an insult, because they're gifting you a compliment. And if someone gives you, oh, I won't be healthy food by the week, yeah, and I'll be having a glass of wine or 2, especially after Friday night with a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. You know what? When I love them. I love my grandchildren. I've got 5, and they're lovely. But you know what? Sleepless nights, and they're so energetic. And I'm the wrong side of 60 now, and I feel my age when I have them. I mean, they're lovely. I love having them. But oh my god! So Saturday night, yeah, or Saturday afternoon, the wine will come when they go. Bye. Go off with your dad now. Bye. Okay, I digress. The Ten of Wands represents burdens, responsibility, and the weight of a long journey. And it's like, yeah, if it goes, yeah, that's to me right now, 10 of Wands. And do you know what? It's an insult. If someone offers to help and you say no, what an insult. If you went to someone and gave them a bunch of flowers and they threw it back at you, you'd feel upset. So allow these people to come in and help you. And you've got this burden and you go, oh God, you know, because the burden covers your passion for life. Because we have a passion for life and what we love, but then everything gets in the way. Well, sometimes we need to stop and go, you know what, enough is enough. I can't do it all. So you've had your dinner or you've done the washing up. Well, now, you know, get someone to put the dishes away and you go and put your feet up and get someone to make you a cup of tea instead of you making them a cup of tea. It won't kill them. And this card corresponds to the full moon because it reflects a peak in intensity when the weight of responsibilities is at its maximum, signalling that it's a time to release some burdens and reflect on the journey. It's like, how the hell did I get into this shithole? How the hell did I get into the life? Why am I living this monkey brain life? Why am I living this elephant manure life? You know, why am I got all this? And reflect and go, oh, and then take responsibility and go, you know what? It's time for someone else to help. Or it's time for me to go, enough is enough is enough. F-U-C-K-U, all, I'm going to do this. And that's what the Ten of Wands is, okay? And it's the fire, because we're going to catch your fire back in, because it's your passion for life gets smothered. And with this, you know, you keep going, yeah, I really want to do it. My why is this, the why I'm doing this. And eventually your why disappears because under the burden of everyday life. And it's like, you know what, I need to take a moment out and breathe. So Suzanne, if you want to go into a deeper, it sounds like you could do with a reading, if this is how you're feeling right now, and you'll think maybe having some guidance from a card or someone like me, having some guidance in how to get out of this mess that you perceive yourself in, how you can represent, you know, how can I do this and how can I learn to pass on responsibilities and not feel guilty about living the life that I really want. Maybe that's where you need a guidance for a reading. So there we go. I hope that makes sense to everyone. I'm not sure if there's anyone else watching, let me know. My phone is buzzing away, but I'm going to ignore it at the moment. Starts ringing. I don't think there's anyone else here at the moment, so I'd like to say thank you very much for everyone who's joined me. If you're interested in my books, they're available on Amazon. My card deck, yeah, that amazing game. You're welcome, Suzanne. And like I said, maybe just one card might be it. Sometimes we just need the one card that gives us the door that opens, and sometimes that one door is the opening, and it's like, whoa. Because one knock on the door, knock, 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 who's at the door? Tell me more. You know, and maybe this one card is now opening up a new path, but you're needing guidance for that. Or some people might need more than one card. They need a 2 card or a 3 card, and this is where the readings come in. And some people need the Pathfinder as not just a reading, but they actually want full-blown guidance and a plan of action. And so I said, you know, and I'm really glad, I'm so grateful when people put the, you know, feedback that you needed to hear the card. Yeah. And sometimes we know, but sometimes having someone tell you the message, it's like, yeah, you're right, I should be doing that. Well, instead of saying I should, go and do it. So thank you very much, Suzanne, and everyone else who joined me today. It's been absolutely lovely. I love doing this. Enjoy the full moon on Scorpio on Monday. I will be live hopefully on Tuesday doing oracle card readings on Tuesday. So if you want to join me and have another free card. But in the meantime, if anyone has been drawn by the information that has come through today, let me know, and they'd like to book a reading. I'd be more than happy to do so for you. So I was just wondering, because I've got to write up the cards that I pulled today, I will be writing in the comments. So thank you for joining me. Wishing you an absolutely lovely evening, whatever you're up to. And we'll catch you all again, hopefully on Tuesday for some more readings. In the meantime, if you've got any questions or queries or want to book anything, message me directly or visit the website. Have a great evening. Take care. Namaste. Bye, 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 bye.